Hi everyone, Dr. Snippets here, and today I am reviewing my second Series 6 figure already, and it is Idris. Now I know I said that most likely the review today would be Uncle, but I have had lots and lots of messages saying, please can you do Idris today? So everyone who wanted Uncle, don't worry, he's coming tomorrow for definite. So, yes, let's get on with Idris. I'm going to review the packaging very quickly, but I'm going to do it again because lots of people still haven't seen the Series 6 packaging. So, I'll quickly go through it. So, to start with, at the top, we have highly detailed action figure along with fully posable. Down the bottom, it says Idris. And some people are saying the packaging is slightly different for some reason. And I have worked out that this is because around the top here, it isn't as curved as the Series 5 packaging. It's sort of got a weird edge to it. You sort of got to compare them to understand. The Amelia has got it. The Amelia Pond from Doctor Who Experience. It doesn't curve as much. As you can see, it sort of just goes. Whereas the Series 5 ones actually go like that almost. Hang on. Some Series 5 packaging. If you look, that sort of curves a bit more. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, just ignore me. I tried it, it's not perfect, but have a look. When you get some, compare it with a Series 5 if you've got one in its packaging still. That's what I think's different. As Mega Wood 100 quite rightly pointed out, which I didn't notice, it doesn't say their name down here anymore, but the other side still the same. On the back here, yes, I've opened her already, but I haven't taken her out. New for Series 6, highly detailed posable figures. Available figures include, now we've got the ones available at the moment. Will be. It's not scheduled to be out till tomorrow. Doctor Who action figure is the item. Not Series 6, not Series 5, just item. Action figure. Hollow sticker being abolished. Lovely. And it is 5+. Now, that seems much quicker than usual for me, that packaging review. But it's still 3.5 minutes long for some reason. So now I'm going to get her open and have a look at her. So I will see you in a second. OMG. I nearly didn't get this because I thought it was going to be the most boring of the figures. But this figure is absolutely epic. Well, my only complaint is, I think this is just on my one, as I've had an experience like this with the Amy Pond figure. Her eyes, they are too painted. Normally I get annoyed about stuff not being painted. They are way too painted. The Amy I got, my first Amy Pond figure, she was fine. The second one I got in the stone set at Christmas, her eyes were ridiculous. And I think that's the same with this. Oh, sorry. Anyway, forget that. I just knocked the camera. Yeah, what I was saying is this particular figure has just been overpainted, which is a shame. But having said that, her hair looks awesome. Even though it doesn't show up on the camera, it's quite reddish. And I don't remember her hair being that reddish, but it's really nice. So this figure has been, it's not so much the detail that stands out. It's the fact that it's been so nicely painted. The thing that blew me away when I opened the packaging was this. Look at those colours. And first impressions, as I've said, it's awesome. And the best part is, most skirted figures like the Gelf Zombie, they never stand up. And Lilith, But Idris, woo, she stands up. Right, I'm going to take you, to start with, through the detail. So, as you can see, as I've complained, the eyes are so painted it doesn't actually look like her. But, however, it's better than no paint, like I've experienced with some figures on their eyes. The hair, as I've said, is very red and brown. I remembered it being a bit more pure black. But it goes down all the way down her back, which is awesome. My figure, I don't know if that's a joint or just where the jacket thing should be pushed up a bit more. So, yeah, the hair is very well done. Going down, we've got these ribbons, which traditional sort of figure accessory. It's not actually painted, but still it's nice. And the dress is beautiful. As you can see, we got bows here, and then we got this plant-like pattern all the way down, even on her hands, which looks absolutely fantastic. And it's nice. It's just a pattern, but still it does add to make this figure great. The pattern is unpainted, but up on her back. Going down her dress, we have these brown stripes, and the dress has been made to look a bit dirty. Build quality, as I'm pointing this out, it's not perfect. This dress is a bit split, but still, it's not noticeable. Going down to the skirt, that has still got the pattern on, and it is textured. It is lovely. We've got the ropes that hold it together, the ties, and now we've got the lovely end to the skirt, which is very well done. I must admit, for something like this, I'd expect there lots to be paint everywhere and horrible, but it's done very well. We've got the black going up there. It is actually lovely. And then down here we've got her legs, her green legs. And we've got the actual boots she was wearing. They are correct, if you check it out in the episode, which is awesome. Because that's the sort of thing you might expect to find very random standard figure shoes on. But nope, they're correct. And that is the detail. So now, shall we have a look at the articulation? The head does hardly turn because of the hair. Shame, but still. Shoulders don't do a 360. Oh, they do. The ribbons move. I wouldn't recommend doing it, even though the ribbons are flexible, but they look like they're very loosely glued on, so I wouldn't. There's no need to. Has a second joint and does 360, and then bends in the elbow, and the hands do a 360 at the wrist. Slight waist articulation, hardly anything. Going down, we have a bend in the knees, but it is very hard to get to, and even I can hardly do it from here, and it's pointless, because you will never need to use it, because she's got the big skirt on. It only comes in handy when you're trying to stand her up, and you can like push her, and the boots, surprisingly, don't really articulate at all. So, because of that limited articulation, this figure has to lose marks, to be honest. I do love it. I actually adore it. The detail earns it 15 out of 10. It is amazingly well done, and that's just backed up by the quality of the colours and the paint. So, I know I said 15 out of 10, but that was just to emphasise it. That gets it a 10 out of 10. And even if it only had the very standard 10th Doctor, say, he's as far as you can go down, articulation, 10th Doctor articulation, it would still earn a 10 out of 10 because of the detail. But because he articulation is one of the worst articulations I have ever seen. I'm gonna have to give it a 9 out of 10. Even though it should have less because of the rubbish articulation. But I really like the figure loads, so I'm keeping up at a 9 out of 10. And if you're only going to really display them, like me, then you haven't really got a problem. So even though I have said a couple of bad things about this just then, I still definitely recommend getting it, and I wouldn't even say maybe wait till you find it a bit cheaper than the others. It's a priority figure. It is great. I seriously recommend it. And before I go, I have one last thing to show you. Check this out. I've got my Doctor, I've got my Idris, and I've got my Junk TARDIS playset. Everyone's happy. Okay then guys, thanks for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow when I will review Uncle. And I might be announcing what I'm going to do on the first anniversary of Doctor Who snippets tomorrow. I've got it all planned, but I don't know when I'm going to announce it, so whatever. See you guys soon. Hey guys, I had to quickly add this in at the end because Forbidden Planet have just sent out an email confirming that Uncle, Idris and the Doctor in Straitjacket are Wave 2 of 2011 figures. So everyone that was telling me yesterday they were all Wave 1, sorry, you're wrong. Because Forbidden Planet have said they're not meant to be in stock at their warehouse this wave till the 8th of August. So you can pre-order them from Forbidden Planet. But my theories were correct, and yeah, it is Wave 2. The figures in Wave 1 were the Silence, Dr. Stetson, Amelia and Nephew. So, there we go. Just to confirm that for you. Soz.